So let's talk about networking and mentorship for startups. Now, when you're building your company, there's always going to be a reason to network. Maybe it's a pitch competition, maybe you need a skill, maybe you want to build with community and just get more involved to access resources. The list goes on and on. So, more than likely, if you're a founder and you're looking to build your company well and you're looking to build it, with more than just your own input, you're going to get involved in the networking and mentorship circle within startup land. So, best to get familiar with it early on. So, let's talk about why there's value because, of course, lots of people go, can't I just get to building the company? It's like, well, yes, but it's not about building the company only. It's about, are you doing everything you can to build the best company that you can? And what if a little bit of networking or a little bit of mentorship helped made the process easier, better, faster, cheaper, more efficient? Insert better word here. So let's talk about it. One, expanding opportunities. Pretty simple, but if you don't go to the events, you can't open those doors. You can't meet those investors. You can't meet those potential customers. You can't have that random bump at the coffee station. You have to put yourself out there, whether it's physically or virtually, in order to open doors that otherwise you're not even aware of. Some of them you are aware of, like, oh, I want a connection to this type of person, or I want access to this type of community. But other times you go there and all of a sudden you go, hey, I didn't expect to meet this person, or I met someone there that's connected to someone that I want to meet and they offered to introduce me. Amazing. Next is accelerated learning. I learn more at networking events than honestly most places because they're full of people with a lot of knowledge. Now, not all knowledge is valuable and not all knowledge is right, but the ability for you to learn from people that have done it, get guidance on areas or places to go or check or do research or think or question, I find that information, that input, that dialogue, that being in the room and just letting the osmosis of startups take place, let me learn better. Let me learn faster. Let me learn more efficiently in every way because I'm constantly searching for the things that will help me, my clients, my contacts, my friends, all our startup people move along our journey better. And last but not least is community support. Startup is difficult. A startup is a very difficult journey, a large part because it's very lonely. It's very hard to be in an office all day long working on something that may or may not work, to be constantly struggling, to be working for something and see the results, weeks or months or potentially years from now. There's so many doubts and struggles and trials, and it's not all bad. There's tons and tons of good, but you kind of have to own up to the struggle of dealing with all of the kind of common startup problems if you're going to navigate them effectively. And a big problem that people have is a lack of community, a lack of support, a lack of belonging. And when you can enter rooms where not only you're welcomed, you're supported, other people can really empathize with you, they can connect you to resources, even if it's just grabbing a drink with someone, grabbing a bite, complaining about investors together, whatever it might be, there's always a way to connect and engage. And networking and mentorship are huge, amazing, deep, rich resource pools that it only takes a few dives in to really get all the value and more from.